Are you shy? Are you camera shy?
Yes.
Are you? Why?
A lot.
You a lot camera shy?
Yep.
That was a fun hunt.
It was. It's always fun when you got Parker and Jensen in the same blind with you, and it don't matter if you kill anything or not. It's about just getting out and outdoors and spending time with them. Happy with your first bird, buddy?
You dang right.
You know, Tony, for a project like this to get off the ground, you got to have good people. You got to have people that you know will give you 100% and they're going to be behind you. And we've been pretty blessed on that.
We have.
Hi, folks. This week, we got a great episode. You're not going to want to miss it.
It's all about Bubba.
Yep.
And we're going to do some turkey hunting.
Getting ready to do I ain't going to tell you, it's a pretty good turkey hunt.
I went to New York and it was going to be like 65 degrees. So I just took a couple pairs of pants and my thin hunting clothes. I get up there and it's snowing. Yeah.
It was cold that morning. Do you remember how cold it was?
It was raining, sleet, snowing.
Yep.
Yeah, I had on all what little clothes I had and everything that you owned in the camp. I looked like an abominable snowman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heard those birds gobbling in the morning up on the hill.
Yep. They was way away from us too.
They pitched down. You looked out, I remember you looking out the blind, you go, they're coming. And I was like, oh, remember, I thought you were messing with me.
You said, no, they ain't coming. They wasn't gobbling. I said, yeah, they coming, get your gun up. They ain't coming, he said.
You go, they're 80 yards, 50, 30. I was like, oh.
And I said, there they are.
See these two red heads right there?
Yeah. They walk right beside the blind.
Me and Bubba. Freaking awesome, man. I know when you shot and I hit the call, Ken, he turned, he come right back. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
First New York bird I've ever killed.
There you go. That was a fun hunt.
It was.
We had a good time. Everyone needs a friend like Bubba.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
And there's an old saying, if you can go like that, and you got a friend for every finger on your hand, you're a wealthy man.
I agree.
And we can knock off at least one of those, right?
That's right.
Huntsman's Great TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsmans Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled Americans to enjoy our great outdoors. Action Track Chair, we provide freedom, independence, and mobility. Afflictor Broadheads, resistance is futile. And McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, helping to inspire and enable disabled Americans of all ages.
Well, it was Youth Weekend 2017. We got a 2-day youth weekend here in Kentucky. And I've been watching these big flock of birds for the past 3 weeks. Every evening, we'd slide up there behind these rolls of hay and take our field glasses and watch them. And we had them down to a T, just like deer hunting. So, day before season on Friday evening, we go in there, it's 65, 68 degrees, watch them. As soon as it gets dark, me and a buddy of mine, we set up a ground blind, gonna cut them off for next morning. We get up on Saturday morning, it's 22, 23 degrees, snowing, sleeting, raining. So we come up here at the camp, grab us 2 heaters and a heater bodysuit, go jump in the blind.
It's April the 7th, and it's supposed to be 70 degrees. But what y'all can tell, it ain't. It's about 28 or 30 degrees outside. Sleeting, snowing, raining, little everything. Our poor Tom decoy out here, he looks like he's done been through the ringer this morning, all the sleet and snow on him. We had to bring out everything we had this morning to turkey hunt. Just like we deer hunting. Parker, he's got the heater bodysuit on. We got 2 heaters, 2 buddy heaters in here, just so we can stay warm. The birds, they've been coming in this spot right here about 10, 10:30 every day. And strutting on this hump. So hopefully today they ain't no different. I don't know if the snow and sleet's gonna mess them up or not, but we're gonna sit here and wait them out and see what happens.
Sure enough, snow or not, they done the same thing, and they pitched down, here they come, just like clockwork. There was 2 strutters in the bunch, but one of them was a big bird. As they come strutting in, we had a shot at the smaller bird first, but he wasn't having that. He wanted to kill the big bird.
You got him, Bart. You killed him, graveyard dead. You see him laying out there?
Can I go get him?
I'll let these birds get off the field.
So tempting.
Snowing, sleeting, rain, 30 degrees. Got it done anyway. Parker's got him a big tom on the ground. What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know. The TSS.
He's ready to go out there and get him.
The TSS do the job.
They did a job to my finger.
Where'd you have your finger at?
I had my finger like this, so whenever I shot...
Which one's your shooting finger?
I shoot with any finger.
You shoot with any finger? He shoots with this finger.
I've never seen that before.
Look, I do this.
He does it just like that.
You're gonna get your finger broke.
That's what he done. He come back and get his hand. He burned a hole in a $200 heater bodysuit this morning, too. Brand new, first time we ever used it.
That's why we don't...
We got all excited watching the turkeys and kicked the heater over.
Holy crap, he's heavy.
Is he big, Parker?
Is he a big one?
Big enough that I can't even hold him.
Oh, we had a big time that morning, watching all the birds come in. They was a great big bunch of them, but we never seen them come in the snow, or they'd never even hunted them in the snow, period. I had a big time hunting my little boy. He got to kill his first turkey in the snow, and whether I ever get to do it or not, it meant the world to me.
What'd I tell you? Real horsepower, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good God. Whoa, Betty, whoa, yeah. Don't forget, guys, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Now this is real horsepower.
Come on, Bubba, let's go.
This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide.
After Parker killed his bird that morning in the snow, it warmed up that day to about 50, 55, somewhere there. All the snow melted. My little nephew, Jensen, he wanted to go hunting. So me and my brother, we grabbed up Parker and Jensen, went to another farm. We forgot our Tom decoy. We left it at the house. So my brother had a stuffed Tom decoy that he had mounted. I don't know where he got it, bought it at a yard sale or something or other, I don't know. But it's the only one thing we had. So we pack him up, get our ground blind. Didn't have nothing set up to hunt them. So we take our ground blind and the big Tom turkey, set them up, and we wasn't there 15 minutes. The old big Tom that we was after, we looked out our right-hand window and here he comes, strutted right into the big stuffed Tom turkey. And he put on a show. I mean, I've seen a lot of turkeys whip up on a decoy, but that was the best one. He literally beat the whole head plumb off of the stuffed Tom turkey. I mean, beat it off, pecked it, walked on it, kicked it. He done a little everything. But unfortunately, Jensen didn't get to kill him. He never would come out of the strut to where we felt comfortable letting him shoot him. And we looked up to our left, and it was Jake's coming. I asked my brother, I said, if you're gonna let him kill him, he's gotta kill him now. Well, before he got to shoot him, the old Jake's come up there and run him off, put him off in the thicket. So we wasn't about to let him not shoot something.
There's time for Jake's.
No, he won't come back. He's gone.
Let him shoot. See the one with the blue head? All three of them had blue heads. Shoot him. Okay.
The front one is one you need to shoot.
Shoot him, shoot him. He's inside.
Hurry up. Yeah, they done 60 yards now.
But there was one Jake that was kind of lagging back. He's out there by himself.
Yeah.
That one right there.
Yeah. Jensen, he put the hammer down on him. He come home with us.
Is that a deer or a jay? Oh, that's how you like it now. Dad, when it's 30, 60 for you, you better put that one big top on it. I'm telling them, Dad. Can we run there? Hey, stop. I was thinking the first time. I just go out there and get him out. That was awesome. That was fun. First turkey ever.
It's always fun when you got Parker and Jensen in the same blind with you. It's always a handful. I mean, because they don't ever want to be still. They always moving, kicking. They always doing something to each other. But that's what it's all about. I mean, whether they brothers, cousins, friends, it don't matter. Kids, period. I mean, it's all about them having fun. It don't matter if you kill anything or not. What do you think, Hope?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Did you start crying when you killed your first turkey?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't work out like we had it planned, did it?
No.
No?
But at least I still killed my first turkey.
Yeah. Well, as y'all can tell, the old big strutting tom turkey here, his head's actually laying on the ground. I was sitting there fooling around with a GoPro, and I looked up, and the tom that beat the head off his decoy was coming in full strut, running as hard as he could up his hill. He ran up here and beat on this strutting tom decoy for a little over 15 minutes and never come out of strut. He beat the head off of him. He beat all the feathers out of him. And we never could. We tried everything to get him to graze his head up, and it just never did happen. I mean, he wouldn't do it. He had his mind set on beating up the decoy, and that was all of it. So after about 15, 16 minutes, we looked to our left, and there was 5 jakes in full strut running as hard as they could up here. And y'all can probably hear it on the camera. I told him, I said, if we're gonna kill him, we gotta kill him now. I said, they fixing to put him in the thicket. Sure enough, they come up the hump right here and put the big tom that beat the head off of this one in the thicket. But we couldn't let him get away without him killing his first bird anyway. Happy with your first bird, buddy?
You dang right.
Yeah. How far did you shoot him?
About 50 yards, maybe.
With what?
The 20 gauge loaded with tungsten.
It root watered him, didn't it?
Yes.
Huntsman's Creed TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsmans Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled Americans to enjoy our great outdoors. Action Track Chair, we provide freedom, independence, and mobility. Afflictor Broadheads, resistance is futile. And McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by Afflictor Broadheads. Resistance is futile.
So here in Kentucky, we got a 2-day youth weekend. It's always the second weekend in October. Deers, they always pretty palatable that time of year, right before the pre-rut. But we had 2 or 3 on camera that Parker was really wanting to hunt. Unfortunately, he didn't get to hunt them that morning. On Saturday morning, he had a football game. So after his football game, me and him comes home, we pull the card.
We pulled a card and I went and looked at it. And every shooter deer that we've got here on this farm was in daylight opening day. But as luck would have it, Parker had a football game at 8 o'clock yesterday morning.
We get up in the stand, we hadn't been there long, 45 minutes probably. I look up and one of them comes out and he messes around and they 7, 8 does comes out. So we sitting there filming him and I figured we was gonna get to shoot him 70, 80, 90 yards, would be pretty easy, but we didn't. The deer picks his head up and walks straight to the blind we're sitting in, box stand, and gets about 15, 20 yards from us. I'm trying to film him. Parker can't get the gun on him, so I end up reaching over to help Parker and forgot what I was doing, go back to film him, and I hit the record button. I turned it off. So I didn't get the kill shot on camera, but he killed his deer anyway, made a good shot on him, and he done good. This is what happens when you forget to hit the record button. You have to do all the footage the following day. This deer, he come out last night, well, around 15 minutes before dark, after a doe, and it was October the 15th. So, pre-rut, it's just right around the corner. So, Parker, he gets a gun on him. I get the camera on him. Parker makes a good shot on him. I don't get it on camera. So hopefully the next one, we can get it all took care of and get him on film and show y'all the whole hunt. Huh? Huh?
I don't know.
What do you think about it?
What?
You killing your deer.
I like it.
You like it? Are you shy? Are you camera shy?
Yes.
Are you? Why?
A lot.
You a lot camera shy?
Yep.
y'all ever get a chance, take a kid, little girl, it don't matter, little boy, just get them out in the outdoors and take them hunting. It ain't all about the kill. It's about just getting out in the outdoors and spending time with them.
Them boys had a blast, didn't they?
Absolutely. In the snow, in the cold.
Yeah, they had a good time. Old Bubba, he gets it done, doesn't he?
He does.
He does. He puts everything into it. Well, folks, I'm afraid we're at that time where we're going to be having to say goodbye.
Stick with us because next week we got a really exciting show. Mike's going to northern Saskatchewan on a black bear hunt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. Donnie Kisslinger, Outfitters. Absolutely the best place I've ever hunted black bear. So you want to stick around because we're going to have a bunch of fun up there. More fun than you might be able to handle. So stick around. I'm Mike McCabe.
I'm Tony Grasso.
Wishing you the best of luck.
Closed captioning provided by the Huntsmans Foundation, inspiring and enabling disabled veterans to return to the great outdoors.
Remember that time
This week, we got a great show brought to you. Brought to you a great show, and even a show that's great that's being bought here.
They were great.